Welcome back to the channel. This is the EM West Network, and today we're going to talk about another headset. Not a Bluetooth headset, but a plug and play with a USB. Now, this particular one is called the X88. It's by Xbox. Well, it's not by Xbox. Let me see the exact name of that company. Hyperkin. Here we go, Hyperkin. They're the ones that made it, but it is, I guess you could say, it's authorized by Xbox. This is the authentic sealing. It works for Windows, and it does work for the Xbox One, so it is an older headset. Now, this normally retails at $39.99. At least that's what I found it for on the Microsoft Store. I didn't pay that price. Of course, I paid $9.99. Got it at Burlington Coat Factory. I frequent these stores all the time, like I say in my videos. And I just kind of wanted to just unbox this headset, because not everybody wants an over-the-head double ear headset. You know, sometimes that's too much noise, sometimes that's too much bass, depending on what you get. Some people don't know how to adjust the volumes of certain things, so here we are. So let me show you what it actually comes with. First, we're going to talk about this right here. No, matter of fact, let's just unbox it first so you can see it, and then we'll talk about the features and what the headset can actually do. All right, so open it up. Here's the headset. Here's the USB. And apparently this thing it does use USB-C, so that's good. I'm glad they decided to keep up with the actual current technology. This is another earpiece, adjustable earpiece right here, though it does look like they're the same size. So I guess it's just, you'll just use this if the other one has wear and tear, but it is hard rubber, so I can't imagine someone tearing it. I guess if it gets dirty, or if you have multiple people using it, you don't want to share the same ear tip, so there's that. And then you have your book right here. Let me tear that open. See what's going on in here. I'll make this fast. There we go. What's this? Junk. Just follow their page and whatnot. All right, so let's go over this real fast. We have the mute button, earpiece slot cover, power button, LED indicators, plus and minus, dongle. Nothing important. Here we go. Let's push that to the side. Let's throw it out of here. Now let's look at the headset itself. So this is the headset. There's your plus, volume up, your volume down. This is definitely your power button right here. Your mute button, this is the earpiece they're talking about, that goes into your ear or just sits in your eardrum. I'm sure I used that term wrong, eardrum, but you get what I mean. This right here, see if I can clear that up in the camera for you. This is the mute button if you choose to use it, which is in a terrible location, by the way, because if I have this headset on, I have to either take it off or fit underneath this just to be able to mute the button. Also, when it's on, this light does blink. That's that. This is the USB itself. X88, just plug this up to your Xbox or your computer. I know that the old Xboxes, I'm not sure if the Xbox One, I know 360 didn't have Bluetooth. I think the Xbox One did, I'm not too sure. But I do prefer dongles. It's easier to connect them, and it could be used for, like I said, PC and Xbox. Though I would never use this for Xbox because I have a PC, so kind of pointless to buy an Xbox when you have a PC. But as long as you have a decent working PC, let me rephrase that, because some people don't. And then if you don't want to spend the money to build your PC or buy one pre-built, then, you know, go on game system routes. Nothing wrong with that. If anything, sometimes it's actually easier. But for me, I have Steam. I don't want to pay internet and a subscription fee. That's ridiculous in my eyes. I'm not doing that. So, you know, let's stop that conversation. But yeah, this does have USB-C. And that's it. So this does, I would have preferred an open ear design right here, where it just hooks around the ear, and this wasn't here. But we're going to try it on. I'm going to do some recordings to see how good it sounds, or how good the call clarity is during a video game. Now, this is what I will, in fact, I'll leave that part for the second part of the video. All right, let's jump into it. Let's play a game and see how it sounds in recording. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is a test record with this particular, the X88 headset. just to give you guys an example of how it's going to sound if you decide to record in-game. Now, what I will say is that with headsets, recording in-game, talking on Discord, talking on StreamYard, you're going to get different results based on whatever platform that you use. So if you was to record on StreamYard, you might get a clearer voice than you necessarily would if you were to record on record from your PC. What I'm currently doing right now is recording from my PC, and what I notice is that I normally get clearer quality when I'm actually recording directly from like a streaming application, if that makes sense. Oh. Alright, so you got a little word there. Okay, so I just want to do a check here, and you can tell by listening to the recording clarity. Also, I am playing it while it picks up any sound in game. What I will say is, for this particular headset, I'm not really a huge fan of just the one-ear headsets. This doesn't have anything like, it doesn't feel like it had any surround sound or anything. It's not exactly an earbud, so if the noise is too loud, like a loud crashing noise that does pierce your ear a little bit, it didn't feel too comfortable. But after using this for about a good hour or 2 hours, I actually got used to using one earbud. I had to adjust the sound for each game, of course, because I had it more so at a maximum value. So if you're playing something like Call of Duty and everything, you are going to have to adjust the volume of the gunfire so you can actually hear your teammates, or you can hear the voices properly. But yes, that is the test for this. Let me go ahead and wave to you guys and stop the recording here. Okay, so I am recording through Discord, and what I will say is, with this particular headset, I listened to the first video I did with the Dark Souls 3. I listened to the recording of the second one that I did, and to be honest, this picks up a lot of background noise and interference. I can't really imagine why anyone would want to purchase this particular mic. I guess if you prefer mics in your ear so you can talk to your friends rather than what's the word, an entire headset over your head, this is one way that you can go. But to have a headset that has surround sound or Dolby 7.1 and all that, like I have a headset that has all those features. I even have a headset that has similar features to my Blue Yeti mic, where I'm actually able to, what are we talking about here? Change the sound of, if I'm surrounded by different people, amongst other things. This particular headset does not have those profile settings, from what I can see. The software, if there is any, I just plugged it in, it downloaded, I'm sorry, not downloaded, it started working practically right away. So I'm assuming it had to install some drivers. It's PC. I'm not using this on the Xbox. Just to see, how it operates. To be honest, it's very simplistic. For those that just want plug and play, it will work. Other than that, I am going to try it on a tablet just to see if it can pick up on a tablet. If not, it can't. If it can, it can. And after that, we'll go ahead and do the last verdict. But I can honestly say, just from the quality of these recordings, this is not a mic that I would really suggest for anyone to get currently. Now, if you're having money issues and you just need something to talk on, that's different. This will put you in the know, where, you're going to use it now, and you're definitely going to want to pick up something a lot better with better call clarity. Not call clarity, but you know what I mean. Talk clarity, video recording with clarity, because these do pick up a lot of background noise, and it kind of sounds like I'm being muffled, like I kind of said in the last video with my Kobe's. Being drowned underwater while being punched in the face at the same time. This is bad. Like, this makes the Kobe's look good. But anyway, this is the video for this one. I'm going to go ahead and try this on a tablet, let you guys know how that goes, and then we're going to go do the video verdict. Okay, so here's the video to basically show you guys how this headset is going to look in ear. What I will say is that it is comfortable. I've had this in for about 2 hours. It does have a 5-hour battery life though. 2 hours, had this thing in. When it's on, this button right here, oh, okay, so I can figure it out. Here you go. The button right here, these lights will blink. And basically from there, you just put the headset on, especially on a PC. I didn't need any extra added software. Just gave it a moment. It synced, did its downloads, whatever it needed to with drivers, and it did work. So it's not heavy at all. It's actually very comfortable, even with glasses. But like I said, what I will say is that the headset does not have amazing quality at all. Okay, so we're back for the final verdict. And after seeing that call quality, let me take a second to gather myself so I can say this properly. As usual, I'm very quick to call something garbage. Again, I can't tell you how this sounds on an Xbox. Maybe the compatibility is different on a system. Maybe. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I didn't show you the charger port of where this was. It's right here. If you can see it right here, that's the charger port on the back of the headset. All right, so we got that out of the way. This thing sucks. This thing is terrible. First off, as a person that plays video games, right? Normally, you do have to adjust the sound of the game so that it won't overpower the sound of the audio when you're talking to someone, because it can happen, especially if you have loud explosions and different things in the background. Call of Duty is a perfect example of that game. The quality of the video when you're recording is going to be the same. So, meaning, if you play a game, all the background noise for the game itself, it's in the computer, it's in the system, that's going to come out crystal clear. So let's not get that twisted. When you hear a video that I do, some person may say, oh, well, the game sounds great. Yeah, but that's because it's the game. It's recorded this way. The game was made to sound like this. That quality of that game sound is not going to change. What you have to listen to is the quality of the mic. And this mic, even in Discord or in StreamYard or in any chat, it's garbage. This is a terrible mic. It's not clear at all. I spoke to a few people in my Discord. I did that off video. They said I sound cloudy. They said it was like choppy sounding. This isn't a good mic. It's not a good mic. The fact that this was sold for $40. And this brings us back to the part of the video that really makes me mad when I say this. These companies are putting their names or stamp of approval on, and I just have to say this, shitty products. This is not a good product. This wasn't good when it came out. It's certainly not good now. When I put this in my ear, and I'm going to describe this as best as I can. When I put this in my ear, it's similar to playing music. What comes out of this is what I hear. It actually gave me a headache because of the fact that the game was loud enough where I turned the volume down, the clashing of the swords, the firing of bullets when I did play Call of Duty off camera. It sounds horrible. I couldn't differentiate gunshots to footsteps, different things. None of that. You can't get that accurate feeling that you would if you had something that had Dolby Digital and all these other features. Even just a regular basic Skull Candy plug and play headset is better than this. This is terrible. And when I actually use the mic itself, it's even worse. So even if I decided to use my Blue Yeti microphone or any microphone for that matter, and just have this as an audio device that receives sound where I can hear other people, because you do have the option to do that on PC, the quality of sound coming through the mic is so bad. It can't handle it. This is a cheap speaker. Very, very cheap speaker. You know what this is good for? I can't even say it's good for that. This is good for playing solitaire with a friend on Discord, and it's nice and quiet. And even then, you can still hear the crackling of the startup, how bad it sounds. As soon as I touch my headset, it's crackling. When I move my head, you can hear it rubbing against my ear. This is a piece of garbage. And I can't believe that they actually tried to sell this for $40. And I feel even worse for the people that purchased it. This is trash. This is a horrible, horrible headset. Don't get me wrong. It's cool looking. It is very, I'm sorry. It does have the ear hooks. It does that. The other pieces. I was wrong about that part right there. So yeah, it does hook this way where it's more comfortable. I used it like this and it was still comfortable for me. So I know it's going to be more comfortable for this because it gives you more wiggle room and, It's easier to use. Anyway, the point is that even with me being wrong about this part, and I'm looking at it now, it's still a trash headset because the audio quality just isn't good. It's not good. To be honest, I don't know what this is for. It's not for gaming. I mean, unless you're doing some type of Xbox chat or PC chat, I wouldn't even use it for that because of the clarity of the microphone. It's just not good at all. Now, for the $10 price tag, what I will say is the only reason I would see anybody purchasing this product if they went to Ross, Burlington, oh, my kid has Xbox, I'm going to buy that for him. My kid has a PC. That's fine. Because if you can't currently talk on a PC, you don't have a mic, this will do the job. It will do the job where you can communicate with other people. You can communicate with them horribly, but you still can communicate, and that does matter. I understand that for some people, they're willing to deal with the bad quality just so that they can, you know, speak to their friends, do party invites, be able to organize their party if they're playing MMO, RPGs, different things. I get it. You need something. And what I will say is it looks like a decent stocking stuffer for Christmas or something like that. It looks good to the average person. But the quality of actually using this, listen, I've used Five Below headphones, corded headphones that were better than this. And I'm not even exaggerating. They literally have a pair of headphones in the Nintendo Switch section at Five Belows where it's a double earpiece and it plugs in at the bottom. And they have better sound than this thing right here. They're better. This is terrible. Like, I can't believe that this is $40. You know what? Know what this is? This is like buying a tempered glass from T-Mobile or Verizon or Sprint. Well, Sprint's dead now. They're done company. AT&T, where they'll charge you $50, $60, $70 for a tempered glass, acting like its thickness is better than anything else, and you can just go on Amazon and get a 3-pack for $4.99. That's what this is. That's what this price is. The $10 that I paid for it is the Amazon price of what it should be, while the $40, which is what it normally is, or it could have cost more when it originally came out. I'm telling you, $40 is what I saw it on the Microsoft Store now, like in 2021. But it's similar to that. It's like, y'all know this product is garbage, but they still released it, and they still released it to the public. It looks nice. It's not a good product. So anyway, that is the video. Don't buy this. Like, don't buy this. Please don't buy this. If you do see it for $10 and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it, that's fine. It's $10. But don't buy this for $40. Like, if you see this X88 on a Microsoft website and you say, oh wow, I have Windows products, I need everything Windows, you know, you're one of them people that have to have the same name brand for everything. Don't buy this. This is Hyperkin. I hope they have better stuff than this because this is terrible. This is wow. Anyway, that's the video. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.